Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of my Dwarf campaign in the Total War Warhammer, which just came out today. So here I am. I'm starting on about turn 3, I believe. Only because the first 2 turns were just heavy tutorial. Just simply teaching you how to play a Total War game, which you guys didn't really need to see. Now I believe I'm kind of finally out in the open here. I just want to show you guys what's kind of going on. So here we are. This is our little dwarf hold. We only have Karazakarak, which is the capital of the dwarfs. And in the first turn I kind of negotiated defensive pacts with the dwarf clan to the north of me. They're here. And then this dwarf clan. And pretty much my kind of early tutorial missions here are to kind of recapture these territories from the Bloody Spears Orc tribe. And here I am playing as Thorgrim Grudgebearer himself. So we're just gonna go straight ahead and attack the Pillars of Grungni.
I declare war on them.
The city has been reached, and your warriors are prepared for battle, mighty lord. Study your options nevertheless. Encircling the enemy and starving them out may be the wisest course of action.
Alright, so he wants me to starve them out, probably. Not a terrible idea, but we also just severely outnumber them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attack them right off the bat. We're dwarfs. We don't let a slight go by. Not us. So yeah, it's cool so far. I've played a little bit. I'm enjoying it. Certainly. And I'm really excited to see kind of where this goes. Though I had a lot of technical trouble. I actually couldn't get Fraps to record this. I had to get OBS to do it. So I hope that doesn't affect the quality of it. So I'm going to apologize for that right now. In case this doesn't come out as the best possible quality. But Fraps just wouldn't pick it up. But, the game itself is fun. I played my first match against Chaos in the practice match and got my ass handed to me. Alright, so... yeah, this is something that I heard about this game, that pretty much, like, you don't really fight, like, in the cities. Like, you see, like, there's the city back here. We're kind of fighting outside of it. So as you can see, this is my deployment zone. But then this is the zone that I can deploy my miners in. Which is fun. So let's go ahead and let's get my miners. And let's set them up back here in these trees. Or is it outside of it? Okay, behind these trees then. Set them up like here then. But what was this? Just debris, I guess. Looks alright. Could be better. Alright. So, I'll probably do pretty much the same sort of formation I did in the first fight, which you guys didn't watch. Alright, just have a solid line of these guys here. Have my quarrelers in the back, except now I have more troops, I think. Keep these guys to the side here. Have my grudge throwers, which are pretty much just catapults, except that they launch little ruined stones, if you can see. I don't think we have them here, really. And they pretty much, they have just insults on them, pretty much. And of course, my legendary lord Thorgrim will be here. So let's go to cinematic camera mode, and let's start this battle. And here we are.
The winds of magic blow strongly in this place, Commander. Harness its power.
I don't know why he wants me to harness the power. I'm dwarfs. Also, I feel like my camera got fucked up. Can I, like... Nope. Nope, you stay here. Alright, yeah, so you shoot there. Yeah, what the hell happened to my camera? Let's just move you up here. Get you guys ready there. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So we have here Disaster General, Goblin Spears. Yeah, I just want to just diminish their general, really.
Your troops will fire at will without orders to the contrary, Commander. Have them conserve their ammunition, if you so wish.
Yeah, so let's get this line up here to get into guard mode. So let's get you guys back. Let's get you guys back. Let's get you there. Let's get you guys to charge them. Get you up here. Let's get my miners to run here now. Let's
The general is slain, my lord. Cursing
oh, perfect.
your name with his dying breath. Send his army after him.
And let's go ahead and charge right in here now. There's a lot of UI here. Yeah, you hit them. Let's get you guys to, Alright, so battle's up, so let's just boost the speed up, and let's try if we can see if we can mop up as many as we can. Looks like we lost, maybe 61 men. Not great. Alright, well I think that's about all we can do here, so decisive victory. Corpses of enemies litter the ground, and those still able to flee do so with the laughter of our gods ringing in their ears. I like how you can save the replay. That might actually be kind of useful to do like a narrative campaign or something like that. But wow, these guys killed 180 people. Or goblins, but not really people. But I gotta learn how to use my miners more effectively because I kind of start them off really far away. Alright, decisive victory. Alright, we looted some money. We ranked up. I actually don't know, is this his army that's ranked up?
At last,
or?
the defenses
Okay.
have fallen, my lord. The fate of those that remain is yours to determine.
So we got occupy, peace to occupy the settlement, all captives released. Gain wealth from looting, but the buildings in the settlement are damaged, all captives are enslaved. Public order is greatly reduced, diplomatic relations with the previous owner suffer greatly. So we got public order penalty, instability. I guess we'll occupy it. Let's see, we got a enchanted shield. Armor and melee defense. Awesome. Alright, so we had a grudge to get this. This is kind of like a kind of a dynamic quest given to me. So we got 1,000 gold for it, because this land wasn't held by dwarfs, but should be. So,
Your Dowie have been put to work fixing up the captured city, sire. Yet there are many grudges still to settle. Perfidious manlings and bloodthirsty vampires threaten your kind in the north, and your mountain will never be safe while a single greenskin draws breath. To war!
alright. So I believe...
Scouts report of a greenskin migration heading northwards. Spies say they intend to meet up and swell the mobs of the dread orc warlord who travels towards the Badlands. Whatever they are up to, they must be stopped. Summon the throng.
Alright, so flow of greenskins towards the north must be halted. Make haste for any concentration of Groby spell trouble fear from dwarven kind. Groby is the dwarf word for, like, orcs, like greenskins, pretty much. The Orcs and Goblins swear they might ambush the King's army, however, Thundering Falls would be a good place to do it. Ambush at Thundering Falls. Dragon Helm. Hero recruited at Karascrack, Runesmith. Okay, cool. So pretty much this is like a predetermined fight. Knob nails.
Your army has marched all it can, my lord. Then.
Okay, thanks. So, yeah, that's like a quest that I can go here and do a specific mission, which will kind of start off some, larger things. But this is fun, like, I'm liking this. I like historical stuff. I played a little bit of Attila. It was a little bit too early for me, I'd say. But, I really respect that they actually finally made a Warhammer game. So, sure, let's, upgrade the granary here. Oh, okay, so that was Karascrack. Okay, so this is my capital. This is the, military recruiter, military supporter. Slayers. Defenses. Trinket Master. So those are more like economic buildings. Sure, I'll try making a Trinket Master. Let's see what happens there. And, okay, so this is the Silver Road region, I guess. Okay. Where is my army? There we go. Wait, is there an army in here? I can rename a settlement, that's fun. Recruit Lord. Durak Grundarak, he's honorable. Thugny Dragonslayer. Yardi Oathkeeper. Alright, so let's get a Thugny Dragonslayer.
Summon me if you...
A new army has been raised under the command of your appointed lord. It only remains for you to issue the orders.
Okay. So... Can I take these guys out, or are they just kind of like always in here?
To war! For clan honor.
Alright, let's spend some of that money here. Alright, I'll deal with that later.
Yes!
In the meantime, you... Let's get another unit of quarrelers and some warriors. Okay. So let's go ahead and end this turn and just kind of move on. Oh, you got a skill point. Okay. Charge bonus, melee bonus, hit points, and weapon strength versus green skins. Let's get you a charge bonus. Alright. Thankfully you reminded me about that.
Time for a reckoning.
The grumblings of dwarfs never cease. Some that remain in Karascrack have the nerve to make trouble in your absence, my king. Take steps to reassert control over your mountain.
Witnessed by heartbroken Valea, it seems that some Dawi and Krasakrak agitate against the rightful rule of the king despite his recent victories. Let the great book be recorded, the lasting peace in the mountains must be achieved to ease Valeria's grief. Maintain at least 10 public order in the following provinces on the road. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm still confused. If somebody wants to help me with what that the garrison here is. Are these just kind of like armies that perpetually defend them?
To war!
Alright. Alright, so you still got a turn
Yes.
on that. Let's get you another unit of warriors. Alright. Technology. Yeah, let's reduce the cost of recruiting regular warriors. I'll probably be using those guys for a while. Okay.
Greenskins, a barbarous race of savage killers. They think of nothing except violence. Keep your weapons close at hand in any dealings with them.
Okay, yeah, that's just, I didn't ever need to know that.
It is time.
So, I want to actually go into, I can go to known factions.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before Oath Gold.
So we want a military alliance now. You've accepted my offer? Cool. I don't know what that does. But I imagine this means that I can now move my men here. Maybe we can start harassing these orc clans. They're also the Bloody Spears. Okay, it's a Bloody Spear army, but it's in the Scab EI settlement. But the thing I'm gonna do here is now take Thorgrim, and we're just gonna go ahead and attack Mount Squighorn and try just clearing out the Silver Road. Yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be easy. Rathagoned! Alright, so let's go ahead and fight this battle on the map. Also, just a word of advice if you're playing this game, I tried saving it onto the cloud, but saving it to the cloud had like a 5-minute load time. So I'd do it for like a backup, but if you want just like a quick like load save file, I would just save locally because it took a very long time to actually get that done. Alright. Pretty much the exact same map. Alright, I'm gonna keep them like over here. So, get you guys now this time more like here, because there's a big rock in the way. So actually, I'm gonna keep us like so that the rock kind of covers our flank a little bit. We got more quarrelers. You get right in the middle of us. Get you there. Get these guys here. And I'll get them right up the back. Okay. So let's start this battle. Yeah. Just boost the speed up a little bit.
Effect, Commander. Formations may be useful when maneuvering before the enemy.
Alright, you guys start to move up. Quarrelers, as soon as you can. Also, yeah, I don't want you guys to be moving, really. Yeah, this is pretty much the exact same army we just fought. Let's get you here. So let's bring us back to regular speed. Charge them.
The enemy attack your flank, Commander. Drive them off.
Thank you, guy. Yeah, I want you guys up here. Yeah, you go up here. So what should you say? So you're running. Okay, good. That's what you need you to be doing. Let's get you up here. Okay. One thing that's weird to note is that they have wood inside their shields, but a dwarf would never use wood. They don't believe it's a strong building material. They believe that wood is only useful for fires. Alright. Grudge thrower, you're probably not doing much right now. Where are you guys? Hammers are up here, okay. So let's just boost our speed up a little bit, see what we can do. Mopping these guys up. And yeah, we're still killing a couple of them, so I'll keep down for a little bit. But it looks like, yeah, we're not going to catch up to them. So, let's end battle here. End battle. Decisive victory. So yeah, this is Total War Warhammer. I'm having fun. So we gain some loot. So let's occupy as a settlement. Is it possible to issue a commandment across the realm now? So how do I issue a commandment? Like, let's go look onto the strategic overview map. Alright, so this is kind of the territory we control that we just kind of cut the bloody spears in half as far as their territory goes, which is good. And this is pretty defensible. You know, it's very, very tight quarters. So what I might end up doing is trying to kind of capture these settlements and then move up to do the quest mission, maybe? That could work. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Well, let's see. Well, first off, settlement here. So if you can't do anything here. Alright, so this place just kind of looks like we're kind of at peak of what we can do at the moment. Alright, so I am going to... So we have the one grudge. Ooh, this is fun. Okay. How do I get out of here? Here, okay. I'm gonna end my turn. Okay, so I'm still in Shield Commandment.
Over territory you rule, my lord. Make the
For
effort
tribal
to
bonus.
rouse the populace, so
Province
that they may
panel.
better serve your ends.
Province info pen. Oh, here. Okay. Maybe? Province effects. Powerful bonus. Untainted. Okay, here we go. Master of Steel and Stone. Construction costs minus 10%. Recruitment costs minus 5%. Growth. Additional tradable resources. Tax rate. Alright, so I'm gonna do recruitment and construction costs. So that, well, I can kind of have have a stronger ground here early in the campaign. Thorgrim. Here? Okay. Let's see, leadership, campaign movement range. And this stuff doesn't really look all that necessarily useful. So yeah, I'll do this. Let's improve my morale of my armies. I'm sure things will get more dire. And let's end the turn here. See if anything happens. Besides just a freezing up.
Rival power comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations. Consider their offer carefully.
Alright. Take up arms as join us. Surely honor its demands. Honor demands it? Oh, my honor demands it, okay. Yeah, well, we have a military alliance, so... Curious counter offer. Payments. I want a 1200. Sure.
Let us begin.
A vigil on expenditure must be maintained for your domain to prosper. Be sure to keep a close watch on your finances, lest ruin overtakes you.
So am I losing money? Yeah, so I'm still gaining money, I'm just kind of... Okay, that's fine. Okay, so... Next time on the series, in the next episode, we're gonna have, I guess, some fight with the, Orcs of the Bloody Hand here. Ooh, some pretty big armies.
Not for all that's safe in the world.
And what I might end up doing is kind of just looping around here and taking them from the rear, maybe? Well, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next episode.
Kill them all in Beard's reach. Grudge thrower.